So a little while ago, a friend of mine asked a simple question. And the question was, when was Jesus' work on earth finished? And I gave a kind of Sunday school answer and said, well, on the cross. Jesus' work was finished on the cross. And he said, yes, that's true, but there's another time in the Gospels where it's recorded that Jesus said his work was finished. In John's Gospel, in John 17, Jesus is sitting with his disciples. And this is what he says to them. He said, I've given glory to my Father in heaven by completing the work he gave to me. And what was that work? That work was the disciples themselves. His work that he had completed was the making of disciples, but not just disciples who believed in him, but disciples who were going to become the sent ones, the ones he was sending out to love the world in exactly the same way as he had loved the world. There's a moment in Luke's Gospel where Jesus has sent 72 disciples out to love the world in exactly the same way as he's loved the world. And then it's recorded the moment when they come back and they are full of joy. They're so excited because they've seen the impact that that has had. And Jesus himself is recorded as being full of joy. And I don't know anywhere else in the scripture where that's recorded. And the question to me is, why is he so excited? Is he so excited because now he's got a team of 72 people and he can actually get the work done and he can win the battle? I don't think so. I don't think Jesus needed the disciples to win the battle for him. I think the point is that the disciples are the point. Now, I don't know if you can see, but this is my children's playroom. And quite frankly, it's a bit of a mess. Now, it's not like this house is a free-for-all, there's no authority, there are no rules, there is. But if I never let my children make a mess in their playroom, then they'll never play. And if they never play, then they'll never learn. And if they never learn, then they'll never grow. But I think it's a bit like that in the church. Quite often we don't want any mess. And because we don't allow any mess, people never get to play. And because they never get to play, they never get to learn. And because they never get to learn, they never get to grow. And yet the great goal, the thing that Jesus came to earth to complete, the work that he wanted to finish, was us, his disciples. And that should be the great joy of the church, is to see disciples being made, people who are being sent out into the world to love the world, just as Jesus loved the world, so they can see what God might do, and come back to the church with reports, as they did in Luke, of the exciting things that they'd seen and experienced. We've got to build churches where everyone gets to play.